What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey, and we are down here, girl. I've been down here. I should have started 10 minutes ago, but I was having a little treat this morning, and now I got to go make some coffee, so I'm going to come right back. But I just came to say that we getting this video started today. I just rhymed. Oh my God, I am a fucking rapper. Drinking Douce out the motherfucking bottle. I'm a rapper, not no motherfucking model. I'll be right back. I think I want to put this on. What is AmandaSeales talking about on my phone? Let's see what AmandaSeales is talking about. Ooh. Okay, I'm back. Oh, let me uncover. Let me get this mic from over here, honey. We won't be able to hear a damn thing. I have to put my jacket on because it was nippy, but it feels good. But I don't want to. It's real cool, but I don't want to. I want to be in. I want to be comfortable and cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put my little jacket on. I'm on the neighborhood talk. The neighborhood talk was too heavy yesterday. I was like, girl, y'all need to lighten up the mood. Something. They showed Andrew Schultz. Sorry, it was funny. They showed Andrew Schultz at his stand up talking about Meek Mill because Meek Mill came out and said something about Andrew Schultz, S.A.ing Kendrick Lamar. That was so weird. I was like, that's between men. Let them handle it. They're the ones that use being gay as an insult. They need to fix that. But at the end of the day, the niggas be gay. So what's happening? Again, remember we were talking about Jamie Foxx yesterday? Comedians telling the truth about things and people not liking the truth about the things. Um, but that stand up with Andrew Schultz and Meek Mill, when he was talking about Meek Mill, that was actually funny. What he said about Kendrick Lamar, I don't know if he tried to like recycle the joke and then like use Kendrick Lamar as a subject. It just didn't land. And Andrew Schultz, somebody asked, was I going to talk about him? And I'm like, I really don't want to talk about him because we already know what he gives. And I blame Charlemagne. I blame Charlemagne. I blame Charlemagne. But anyways, speaking of Charlemagne, he was on The View the other day, and him and Whoopi got into it. He said something was ridiculous. She was like, "Well, I think you're ridiculous." He was like, "No, I wasn't." He was like, "No, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't saying you're ridiculous." That was funny. Let me see if they have it, if they played it. AmandaSeales basically came out and calls Whoopi Goldberg out for defending Joe Biden. No presidents are good people. No presidents are good people. Let's hear what Amanda has to say. Is this thing on? Let's see. Not even Barack. Wait. Can't get past watching Whoopi like defend Joe Biden like he's like some good man. That's so weird. No presidents are good people. Not of the United States. Bitch. Did she lie? Did she lie? Did she lie? Did she lie? It's like it's just not it's just not really the thing. I just can't get past.
Let me ask you something that's going around right now. A lot of this conversation about president was a lie. We don't know why he changed his mind. You really think he just changed his mind over Thanksgiving weekend? No, I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay. Yeah. I think he changed his mind because he got sick of watching everybody else get over. And this is just my feeling because at place where I'm sorry, Charlemagne had a point about one side acting like both sides act like they're the moral police, like they can say what's moral and what's immoral and stuff like that. Both sides do that. For him to say that the other side, the blue side, the Crip side, they act like they're better than, and we won't go that low, and when they go low we go high, but y'all really be low for real. Like, so what are we saying? What are we saying, girl? I would not expect anybody. It's so weird that anybody has anything to say about what Joe Biden did, because who wouldn't do that, girl? Especially it was a non-violent, what is it, taxes and what was he doing, girl? Nothing.
Nothing that they already don't do, but we just gonna try to get you. We gonna try to get you. Girl's a mess. And I agree with Charlamagne. Listen.
Let me ask you something that's going around right now. A lot of this conversation about President Biden getting criticized from both sides of the aisle for pardoning his son Hunter after repeatedly saying he would never do it. And a lot of people are saying that it's hypocritical, etc., as if the other side doesn't do it. But what's your reaction to it?
I mean, I think all of the criticism is valid because, Democrats stand on this moral high ground all the time. And, they act so self-righteous. The reality is he didn't have to say anything in regards to, whether or not, his son wanted to be pardoned. He could have said, hey, man, I'm not focused on that right now. But since they were calling Trump a threat to democracy and they were saying that, nobody's above the law, but they were speaking about him, that's what they were running on. So when he kept saying things like, nobody's above the law, I respect, the jury's decision in regards to my son, he didn't believe that. But he didn't have to volunteer that lie to begin with.
Period.
I'm going to stop you for a
I agree with that.
Only because you don't know that it was a lie. It was a lie. We don't know why he changed
You really think he just changed his mind over Thanksgiving weekend?
No, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Okay.
I think he changed his mind because he got sick of watching everybody else get over. And this is just my feeling, because at some point you get to the place where you just go, so I'm just going to follow the straight and narrow always, because that's what's expected of Democrats.
But that's their fault. They're the ones that go out there and they stand on this moral high ground. Listen, they don't have to do that.
I'm a Democrat. Tell me what the moral high ground is.
The moral high ground is nobody's above the law. I respect what the jurors are saying. He didn't. You don't have to do that.
So we're mad at him because he changed his.
No. By the way, I'm not mad at him pardoning.
But you sound like you're.
No.
If I can get in on this, I actually think it went further, and this is one thing we really disagree on. Joe Biden made a point of saying we stand by our institutions.
Yes, I
and
understand all that it was a lie. We don't know.
Partiality of the Department of Justice.
Yes.
Democrats ran on that. The same DOJ indicted Hunter Biden. How we shouldn't be saying it's corrupt like Donald Trump does. But then in his statement pardoning Hunter Biden, he says that it was a political pursuit by his own Department of Justice.
Can you explain to me why it is that
we've turned political parties into teams? I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Ain't nobody more delusional than me, right? Okay? I feel like we're going to the Super Bowl every year, but I'm not delusional. Well, no, that is delusional. But when it comes to political parties, if you pick a side, right, if you say you're a Democrat, if you say you're a Republican, you refuse to be objective about anything.
I'm an independent.
Yes, but that's not a
partiality of the Department of Justice.
Yes.
Democrat
was a lie. We don't know why he changed. Let me ask you.
This can't get past watching Whoopi defend Joe Biden like he's like some good man. That's so weird.
That's funny. Like he's just some good man.
People. Not of the United States.
Okay, so we heard her. Okay, let's see the comments. Amanda, we the people is tired of you. Who in their right mind wouldn't pardon their own child? I'm glad he pardoned his son. I don't care. Is she ever happy? Does anything in life ever make her smile? Genuinely asking. Insufferable. Nurse, here she go again. Amanda, girl, is always something with you. She didn't lie, though. Everybody, they calling her everything but a liar in the comments. Didn't nobody call her a lie yet. No Whoopi slander will be tolerated. I agree with her. How can you defend a president that sent off billions of dollars to kill innocent families and children? Y'all don't get tired of debating everything? She's draining. Be a professional contrarian must be exhausting. I hope she finds peace. Amanda, please, not today. Y'all hate her, but she's not lying. That's what I said, Reefa Sutherland. Shout out to Reefa Sutherland. Let me go to this person's page. Reefa Sutherland is funny. Reefa Sutherland. I'm here for it. Shout out to Reefa Sutherland down to Instagram. I love it. All right. Is she ever happy? So we read. So what do y'all think about what Whoopi, and did you guys go and see what Whoopi and Charlamagne was going about? And do you believe, I feel like Amanda is not lying. This place wasn't even built on anything like just and proper. And it's weird for anyone to act like, ooh, we're this, ooh, and this, and ooh. And then you have the niggas talking about, ooh, and his family values, and they paying for abortions, but at the same time trying to take abortions away. Girl, they crazy. They are crazy. But those are your men. Y'all came from their ribs. Girl, what the fuck? That's your men, honey. They're your protectors and your providers. Oh shit. Girl, that's crazy as hell. That's why you don't none. Somebody said in the comments, Erica be having a hard time giving a man a cookie. I do. Because I'm just, girl, that's not enough. Because in 2 weeks flat, give him a cookie in 2 weeks flat, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna be like, God damn. Every single time. It happens sometimes down here. I'll be like, oh, so and so's a cool. He's a nice guy, nice dude or something. 2 weeks later, he in the news about something. He done did something. He done cussed the people out down to the Uber or something. Something happened. He done fought the security guard somewhere. He's fighting out in front. I don't know. You can't give a nigga too much. Y'all was giving Tank a little bit too much. A little too much. A little too much. He should say, another thing Tank should say is, he don't have to say nothing, but another thing he should assert maybe is the fact that I need to maybe go watch the rest of that, because the fact that even with the Andrew Schultz and Kendrick Lamar thing, it's like using gay as a way to insult, the same way they use women as a way of being a woman as a way to insult. You ain't got no bitch in me. Remember Big Willie style? He was ready to fight. Gay or a woman, that's it. But when you thinking about gay, it's like literally when you back all that up and bring it all the way down, it's the feminine. That is what the rejection is. That is what the rejection is. And how dare, and so and when you're doing that, all you're doing is upholding the patriarchy. You're upholding Whoopi defending a US president. Like, I don't, girl, are you sure you want to do that? Like, why would you do that? That's the patriarchy. That's the patriarchy. You're defending the patriarchy. No, what Amanda said is right. It's truthful. It's truthful. It's truthful. And a lot of people just like what's his name said. You go, do I have on too much? Oh, it tastes good. You go to my son keeps trying to play me in Duolingo. Little, when you know how they have those little competitions in Duolingo, girl. Well, when you go, I forgot my train of thought, but Amanda is not wrong. There's no president, United States president, that is good. Even as you are raised in, like, from elementary school, and you're like, George Washington would not tell a lie, or he chopped down the cherry tree, or whatever fucking stories they be talking about. They used to say he had wooden teeth. Then we grew up to find out they were teeth of enslaved people, like, and they made a teeth for him. Like, it's no what's his name, Lincoln. None of them. And the irony is, like, and then more to the patriarchy, they're on your money, right? They're on your currency, and you're looking at these people's faces every single day if you're dealing with cash. It's the patriarchy. It ensues. That's why I was like the other day, it's never going to stop, because there's always going to be somebody, whether it's being fed to you through the television, through media, through politics, through music, through whatever. Like, if you haven't watched They Live, it's an old movie. I think 87, maybe 82. I'm seeing something like this. So maybe it's 82, it might be 87. But it's with Roddy Piper, and it talks about the subliminal messaging that is fed to all of us through all sorts of whatever you ingest. And whether it's religion, whether it's television, whether it's always this, there are always going to be women to uplift them. It's so weird. So I understand what she's saying. Like, it is weird for her to like uplift this US president, but like defend him in a way. But at the same time, to Charlamagne's point, it's like, why act like you wasn't going to do that anyway? Girl, that's what I'm about to do. Let them do whatever the fuck they want to do to Hunter. When it's all said and done, I'm going to pardon him before I get up the fuck up out of here. And everybody, instead of acting like Charlamagne said, instead of offering up a lie, you could have said nothing. That's what I be trying to say to people. You could say nothing. You could shut up. That you could just be quiet and be like, girl, whatever, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And then when we got to the bridge, bitch, we're pardoning my son. But to Charlamagne's point, the girls be trying to act like they're better than, and ooh, I'm not gonna go so low and da da da. But y'all be low in the gutter. Same plane, just two wings. Same bird. Right, left, same bird. Same bird. Girl, same bird. And then that right left shit goes into the like encouraging of binary ideas. Just it's either or, and that goes into you rejecting other people's identity because you are still enforcing either or, all the way down. It's all the way down. It's black or white. It's man or woman. It's, it's just either or, nothing left in between. And that's the box. That's the box. And it's a repressive existence. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. But it is what it is. And that's what it is. So let's see. Oh, we already read some of the comments. So let's go to the Jasmine brand. Did I say hi? I think I did. Okay, let's go to the Jasmine brand.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Girl says, not shoplifting at the Walmart. Nene Leakes' son Bryson Bryant, accused of shoplifting last year as his probation officer accuses him of going MIA. Nene Leakes' son Bryson Bryant's legal issues are coming to the forefront. His probation is currently paused after he allegedly failed to check in with his probation officer. Now a transcript that prosecutors filed mid-May has been obtained as Bryson Bryant's probation officer says he can't find him. The transcript details a 2010 misdemeanor marijuana charge and 2 misdemeanor shoplifting cases, one in 2011 and another last year. And most recent shoplifting case was still pending at the time the transcript was filed, and it doesn't look like he's officially been charged of that. If you recall, Bryson was sentenced to 12 months of probation after providing police officers a fake name while being questioned in July 2023. Police had found what they suspected was fentanyl in his car. His probation officer previously said Bryson allegedly failed to report 2 times and that he hasn't spoken with him since September 30th. He claimed that he has tried to call Bryson, however, he's been unsuccessful. Girl, that's a damn shame. That's crazy. Remember Sheree said that he was stealing down to was that about 15 years ago? But Nene had a point. You hope that your children go out into the world and do their very best. But if they start getting into trouble and stuff like that, unless you were just a horrible parent, what can you do? I did the best I could. That's where that comes from. What could Nene do? Her son is a grown man out there. Is that a reflection on her? That's a grown man out there. Fentanyl Is that her fault? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's not. I don't think. I don't think. I'm not saying that Nene is at fault at all. That's a grown man. Doechii opens up about her new girlfriend dating bisexual men and her experience with cheating. Megan Good reveals Jonathan Majors proposed in Paris.
But we don't care.
Girl. Oh no. Chipotle Mexican Grill. Do y'all eat at Chipotle? Implements nationwide price increase due to inflation. Chipotle Mexican Grill announced 2% nationwide price increase due to raising costs for ingredients like beef, dairy, and avocados, as reported by Reuters. This decision came amid an inflationary pressures affecting restaurant margins and prompting consumers to cut back on dining out. Lori Chalot, Chipotle's corporate affairs chief, stated, "For the first time in over a year, we have taken a modest price increase of approximately 2% nationally to offset inflation." The company initially hinted that any price hike might be postponed until 2025, but the adjustment reflects a proactive approach to manage inflation and sustain profitability. Everyone, I urge you to go to your local Mexican food stalls at parking lots and food trucks, family owned, authentic, cheaper and better. Cheaper, you don't want to say cheaper because cheap doesn't have a good connotation. You would say more affordable. Okay. And better. Screw the inflation giants ripping us off. Is it cheaper to just buy ingredients and make your own Chipotle? Yes, it is. It is more affordable. Their food isn't even good anymore. I go to the authentic Mexican spots. Better food and prices. That's what you're saying. Better food and prices. They better increase that chicken portion as well. Listen, I love Chipotle, but it is not that good. Let's all make our own at home. I mean, you literally can. Literally. And you know what's going in it. Right? You're preparing it yourself. You can get the lettuce you want. You can get the beans. You can do a, what is it? A cilantro lime. Is that what their kind of rice is? Cilantro lime. You can do that. Squeeze a lime in the damn thing. Some zest. Right? And put some cilantro in there. Girl, you can do it yourself. Black beans. All the ingredients you can do it all yourself. Those burritos be so big. So big. Chipotle. All right, let's see. Who else? What time is it? Oh, we're making good time. Homeownership boosts life expectancy and reduces racial gaps, a new study finds. What? It's so funny because we just finished talking about inflation and now we're talking about people trying to get you to buy homes. A recent study by Dr. Casey Brin of Oxford University examines the impact of homeownership on longevity, particularly among Black and white male Americans. This is crazy. Analyzing census and mortality records, the study found that home ownership increased life expectancy by 0.36 years Black men and 0.42 years for white men born in the 20th century. The benefits of home ownership are linked to wealth accumulation, as owning a home typically reduces housing costs, providing tax benefits, encourages savings through mortgage payments, and leads to property value growth. Additionally, home ownership fosters, I don't feel like reading this because I don't care. The study emphasizes that the expanding home ownership opportunities for racial minorities could help reduce racial disparities. And like, this is weird. No, being free and traveling the world and not confined to a job for a 30-year mortgage boosts life expectancy. Just lying because no one is buying these houses. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I can't even read this because I know this is not true. Like, I'm not even, I know we on the gossip sites, but saying, and then they're talking about in men. Let me see what it says about women. Even though home ownership for women is going up in this country. But like that first comment said, no, being free, not tied to a piece of land, and having to work. I mean, it just depends. It just depends on what you want to do, right? Some people see the benefits of home ownership. Some people do not. So, and that's just what it is. That's just, people are people. Please buy a passport to travel the world before investing in a home. That's it. That's it. That is it. That's it. I mean, you could do both, but like, I like do it before, and then you could do it while. Please stop. We see the prices and the market, then taxes. No, sir. Lying to people to get them to buy houses is wild, right? Boost life expectancy. Who does these studies? Houses are way overpriced. Nice try, media. While home ownership is an accomplishment, it is also a lot to handle and can get pricey. For example, this mortgage, and you can all help by going over to Amazon to purchase my latest book, girl. Oh, that's right. It increases your life expectancy by 5 months or 4 months. Like, girl, don't do shit. High as interest rates are, a lot of people house poor right now. Don't fall for the okey doke. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't even finish reading it because it was just, girl, I'm not, this doesn't even make sense. This doesn't even make sense. Doesn't make sense. All right, let's see what else. That little Halo be so over his dad. He'd be like, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Okay, what else is going on, y'all? Lizzo's legal victory. Several claims in racial and sexual harassment lawsuit from singer's former stylist dismissed by judge. Lizzo is ending 2024 with a win in a courtroom. Page 6 reports on Monday, December 2nd, a judge dismissed several claims in the lawsuit that Lizzo, her touring production company Big Girl Big Touring, and other members of her team were hit with by the wardrobe stylist Aisha Daniels. Daniels accused the parties of racial and sexual harassment, unpaid overtime, and upholding a hostile work environment. However, Judge Fernando Rocha granted a partial motion to drop a number of the claims as Daniel worked with the Grammy award-winning artist while on tour in Europe, where U.S. labor laws don't apply. These allegations do not establish plausibility that any portion of the plaintiff's claims arose from work performed in the United States or qualifying territories. It is also determined that Daniels provided no evidence of the alleged overtime she worked during the tour. An insider close to Lizzo told the Post that she plans to fight all of these false claims made against her. If you recall, Lizzo was accused of more serious allegations in another lawsuit from a few of her background dancers. Oh, this was a different lawsuit. The source said there's a reason that Lizzo continues to fight long after most public figures would have settled, because these allegations are false and can't be allowed to stand. She is not going to stop fighting until every single one of these ridiculous smears is dismissed. All right. And now people can apologize to Lizzo. Check cleared. Y'all got to stop wasting the court's time with these frivolous claims. I'm trying to sue DC Streets for messing up my heels. No overtime in touring. If you don't negotiate a good rate, stay home. May some mean, but honestly, providing a teaching moment. Oh, may sound mean. Okay, that's what you meant to say. The price of a Grammy. Yeah, well, that smear campaign sure didn't work. Next. They wouldn't drop it that quick for a man if a woman was accusing him of something. Somebody said, y'all weird and don't read. Somebody said, cry some more. They getting you niggas together. I love it. Now, y'all owe Lizzo an apology. She's dropping everything but some pounds. She literally lost weight, but you prove stupidity is permanent. Girl, they getting some. Who is this Sean WTF? He getting the people together in the comments. It was a smear campaign. All happened right after she said Beyonce is the best performer in the world. Then white media and industry, Taylor Swift Team 2, tried to ruin Lizzo's reputation. So that's what the people are saying about Lizzo. What do y'all think? I thought this was the other one. The other people were saying that they were making them catch stuff out of people's poom pooms. I was like, girl, what? Lizzo, what y'all got going on down to Big Girl, Big Touring Productions, girl? So the girl was working overtime. How do you account for that? You see, in the music industry, entertainment industry, a lot of the work that you do is socializing. So the lines get very blurry. You'll be like, at work, but you're like having fun and, drinking and, socializing and stuff like that, but you're working. You understand what I'm saying? And then if you're not accounting for those hours that you're working and being compensated with a per diem or something, yeah, that's where the lines get blurred, especially in the entertainment industry. Yep. A lot of people be working, but it's socializing. I'm networking, right? I'm networking, socializing, meeting people, hobnobbing, you know what I mean? Um, and so you're having fun going out and you're out with Lizzo, probably drinking, probably having dinner, everybody sitting around the table, but you're still working. Like if she's asking you to do something, it's not like she's not asking you to do stuff or you're checking stuff for her while you're around her. So you're essentially working. Unless you say, am I on the clock? I don't know how to say, like, girl, shut up. What are you talking about? Like, I don't know. Maybe they can put something in the phone where you clock in and clock out. I don't know, but it's very different. And that's where a lot of lines get blurred. I was watching about Guru Jagat, the woman who was over um, doing the Kundalini yoga at Rama Studios, and what was going on with Yogi Bhajan, girl, the person that do the yogi tea, 3HO. There's a documentary on Max about that, the whole little lineage, Yogi Bhajan, her, and the other people, other nefarious characters that worked in this yoga spiritual community, and how once again this big fat man and women looking up at him, the patriarchy right back there, and the use of religion and spirituality to get the people in there like this and their eyes wound up. It's all a thing. He is harming all of the women around them, and then they get put into position to work for him, like he has a harem basically. Yoga teacher, yogi. And the women who basically, they were comparing the way that he was, they compared him to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, like the women around him that would help groom the other young girls coming up for it to be with this man. Once again, the man at the center harming women and children. Does anyone see a pattern? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. We gotta go. We gotta do another video. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Happy Friday. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.